3, 2, 1, go!
Hello there, folks, welcome back to episode 444 of the Ispalian Job. We are in 2030 and we're in the future. This isn't episode 444, whatever I just said. This is us 5 years in the future, and I've not seen yet what's gone on, what's occurred. There's things I could probably predict that have happened. If any of Spira, Renzi and Heisa remain, I'll be surprised. I don't know what will happen. What's just occurred to me? They've got a different manager. They'll have had managers, and I don't know who they are. Okay, well, this is set to be interesting then. The job's available. Actually, that's interesting. Mourinho is still at Manchester United for this whole time. I mean, that's not what I was looking for. What am I looking for? Achievements here. So he's been at United this whole time. Oh, my God. I mean, that's nothing to do with Spal, but I'm just surprised that Jose Mourinho has been at Manchester United trying to do what Sir Alex Ferguson did, what he always wanted. Right then, let's take a look, let's delve in, and I'm a little bit nervous in a weird way. Okay, there's things I want to see, like squad lists and stuff. Oh God, I'm a bit nervous here, I've got to be honest. Okay, immediately there I saw that Spal came second. Oh my God, they're more consistent without me. That's annoying. Okay, so our final season was us winning the league. It was this year here. It was 2024-25. They went then third, and third. And they just keep coming third. They've become an Arsenal version of Italy. Okay. And also I noticed Ruben Diaz is captain and Sebastian Spira is vice-captain. So still at the club, the pair of them. Paulo Bento is the manager. Has he been successful at Spal? I mean, what awards have you won, mate? You've been listed for Manager of the Year. Listed. Runner-up in Serie A. So they've just come second. They've had some third places, just come second. Runner-up in the Supercoppa. Runner-up in the Tim Cup. Oh, no, it just carried on, didn't it? And I don't think they won anything else either. They won the Supercoppa as well. So after I won the league, they then won the Supercoppa with that. They failed to qualify from the group. Oh dear! And then they got knocked out by Norwich on the Europa League. Blimey. Okay, so Paulo Bento's come in. He's taken over after a spell at Burnley. And okay, here we go. Squad wise, I don't know if Dorian's not on either of those. I've got to say, here we go. Then boom. Oh, okay, so if we list it by position, that's probably the easiest thing to do. Goalkeeper-wise, Rico's gone. Bellanova's still here, though. Still loving life. Excellent. Has been there for a long time. So we signed him. He had a year with us. Then we obviously won the league with him, and he was really good. Doesn't get as many assists without me, does Bellanova, which is a shame. Moving our way down the list. Is there anyone else there? Ruben Diaz, of course, is still there. Love that, by the way. Ruben Diaz has been there for so long now. Oh, my word, I love that. I don't know how many appearances he's got, but I bet it's a lot. Scrivani's there as well. Oh, lovely old job. Okay, there's more players here than I expected. I know it's only 5 years, but there's a lot of players here. Scrivani looks really good too. Holy smokes. If we move down the list a little bit more, Centano's still here too. Okay, 27 years of age, still plays quite a bit as well. And obviously they've been doing quite well with some of these boys, which is good. Derek still here. Of course, Derek isn't. I should clarify for anyone that's still a bit confused. Derek isn't Derek. Derek is Carles Alenia. Or Halanya, or yep, you got it. So again, though, Derek has done pretty well. Goals and assists every year he's here. It's turned out to be a good signing, I think. Okay, moving our way down, and all of a sudden, names I'm not familiar with. Sebastian Spira, though. I mean, it's already quite sad to see there's no Dorian. But okay, Sebastian Spira has been here, 29 years of age. Oh, no. So the final year we had with him, 18 goals. What did they do to you? Why are you still here? Why are you still Sebastian? Oh, he's the real villain of all this. Well, I'll say I'm the villain of all this. He's just not played. They've got these other people here that I don't recognise, and Sebastian's been left in the cold. Okay, in terms of value, we'll see where some of the boys went. Federico Gonzalez is the most valuable player, and there's actually the bid on him from Chelsea. Where's Dorian? Where's Renzi? I have to know where these boys are. Oh no, don't be at clubs I don't want you to be at. Typically, Spal's second best player was a loanee, it makes sense. And then Lorocco, we'll look at him as well. Striker, that's probably why Spira's not being played, although he's not that good, is he? I mean, come on. Right then, I'm interested to see where some of these boys have gone. Some of the biggest transfers away. So we'll go to the history and we'll see. So in the first year, so I resigned, bear that in mind, and the first thing Campos just went immediately, and I mean, he still looks really good in my opinion. Anyway, went off to Lyon, now he's at Nice. That's quite an interesting one. Barloco, free transfer, now at Panathinaikos. Oh, they went straight away. As did Diego Batista, who's at Torino now, doing all right. One of the most underrated players, I think, really good. Actually went to Turkey, has only just come back to Italy, actually, ironically. We've then got Kevin Lasagna, who's an assistant manager at Chievo, went to Portugal for a little bit after that. Marcopi. Oh, there's Dorian. Oh, Bayern. Oh, God. Oh, okay. We'll look at that in a minute. Did Scanu become any good? Oh, not really. Pinheiro went to Everton and is now at PSV Eindhoven after another transfer. Okay, then. Marcopi is at Udinese. First of all, went to Napoli. Oh, had a loan spell at Napoli, I should say. Then came back to spell 26 appearances, 1 assist, no goals. And then was sold for 1.5 million to Udinese, where actually he's been doing much better. So, Marcopi, there you are. Dorian, we'll get to you in a minute. Rico went to Genoa, is now at Hamburg. We had a loan spell, then came back for a little bit and kept 2 clean sheets, then they just sold him anyway. I don't know how I feel about that. And then Dorian Heiser, 38 million up front, 63 million over however long. 63 million, that's what they went for in the end. Well, I'd have done it for more. Still really good, 28 years of age, 100 caps for Albania, love that. And a history of him. Oh, why did you leave? It says there 52 million was like one of the initial fees, or maybe that's what's been paid so far. I mean, it's not prolific, is it? What's he achieved? He's won the Bundesliga 4 times, so I mean, that's quite good. But his goal record... Oh, I mean, look how good he was for me. The 7.4, 7.3s all over the shop. And then you send him off to... That means he didn't break the record as well. Oh, so as soon as I left, he was gone. And he never broke the record. Well, I'm pissed off. Well, there we are. I'm not too bothered about the ins. Right, next year, what happened? Bon Jovi went out, Correa went out. Anyone went to go out for big money? I think that's what I'm interested in. Smolka went to Bournemouth. Never really developed as I'd hoped. Actually, ended up at Norwich. Who else? Michael Caine, free transfer. Did Michael Caine play without me? He did. He played 9 games one season. 9 games. What the? 9! Well, how many substitute appearances, but 9 games? Michael Caine loving it. Danelli went for it. Oh, Renzi and Rodrigo Tevez, who I don't know, was obviously right back they signed. Right then, Danelli went for big money. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Why did you sell him? Danelli was really good. We got him from Empoli really early on. I was sort of working him into the first team at the end of the save, and by this point, God, he would be a first-team regular. What a player. I love that. And then Renzi went to Liverpool, which I quite like, actually. Stats-wise, really good. How well did he do at Liverpool? Just got 19 and 34. So, I mean, compared to some of the other strikers, compared to Spirit and Heiso, Renzi was actually the player to be bagging the goals. 29.5 million he left for eventually. Had a couple more years without me. Did okay, scored some goals, but then Liverpool came in with a big old offer. Spal actually lost money on him, and then Liverpool have scored all sorts. Liverpool win the league. What's Renzi achieved at Liverpool? Anything good? He's won the FA Cup and came runner-up in things, so that continues. Okay, any more big sales that I can see? None that seem obvious as we go through. No, nothing major. Well, there we are then, and that's how Spal look. They've been doing pretty well. I mean, I guess I give them credit. Paolo Bento's done a pretty good job. I mean, he's not won the league. I mean, hello. But not bad. Right, well, what I want to see now is the best 11. We looked at it last episode, and the final episode of the series. Has it changed much? This is the overall best 11 then. And, well, largely they've stayed around. This guy obviously came in. Johan Ama, he would have just been called Johan, and he played a lot of matches. Blimey, he's played pretty much every single game since he signed. Replaced Rico from Reading, of all places. So he obviously recommended us. But there we are then. You can see Barloco keeps his spot. I love the fact the back line is still the back line. For this Ferreira chap's come in. But Barloco, Diaz, Scrivani and Villanova, how many times did you hear me say that? They're still there. Santana and Derek in the centre. Derek's still in that box-to-box midfield role, so eat that. Bon Jovi, Spira, Spicer keep the top spot. And you can see there from the goals then, Heiser got quite a few. Spira hit 100 as well, as did Renzi. All 3 of them hit 100 goals for Spal. And there you are then. That's the best 11. I mean, this Ferreira chap, is he any good? He obviously played a lot of games, came in as if he made it in team. No. Toscano should be there. I mean, on the bench, actually, Gianni's still there. You've got Pozovec still there. Casasorola still there as well. But, yeah, a little bit disappointed. What happened to Pozovec? Is he still playing, still footballing? Well, there we are. I'm quite pleased with that, to be fair. I'm quite pleased that a lot of my legacy has been left there as well. And also, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm a legend of the club there. As you can see, Dr. Benji, a legend. You've got Dorian Heiser in as one of the icons, and then for your personnel, some of the old favourites are still in there as well. But me and Heiser, actually, are the only two players to go past favourite personnel. Heiser became an icon, so he's up there with the likes of Capello, whereas I'm there as a legend, which is nice. Now, a lot of you will be wondering what the stadium looks like. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see it. I'm a little bit nervous about this because I think, because I resigned, I don't think there's any way for me to see the stadium. Okay, so what do I do in this scenario? They are in the new ground. It's 40,000 capacity now. That maybe got an extension as well then. I don't know what to do, because obviously we want to see this, but at the same time, we'll have to go into the future to see it. And I've been going to the future for ages. I think we have to end the video with the future. So I'll see you in the future. I'm literally just gonna have to go to the future, aren't I? Oh, for God's sake. As if I haven't holidayed this enough. Right, we'll go to July, and we'll back in a minute. This is rubbish. This is gonna take ages, isn't it? Right then. I might as well make myself busy. I feel like the days are going as quickly as time itself. So I have to go to the 13th of August to watch a friendly against Braga. For God's sake! If I had a comedy beard, I'd attach it now. I mean, some people actually will leave that. Okay, game day. At last, I'm looking for some close action. And let's see then. 40,000 seats it is now. I doubt there's any walls. If there are any walls, there's going to be hell. I realise now that Spal will have done some summer business. I might not recognise any of these players. I can see some of the stadium. Can I get behind this curtain? I want to see more, really. Right, well, guess we'll just start the game, shall we? Oh my God, it's massive. I mean, I know it's 40,000, but look at it. That is not a wall. Oh my God, it's fast. Okay, well, I never. That is huge. Excuse me. So if we go behind goal, I mean, that's probably the best angle you're ever going to get. I mean, it's just so nice to know that it was built upon my legacy, really, which is what I like about it. Without my successes, this could never have happened. I recognise none of these players. Look at the state of that up there. Oh, they've still got these stupid little corner bits that exist. I mean, the bloody boxes. Anyway, they still annoy me, but I guess they'll do. Basically, they've just gone, build on top of the wall, mate. You know, the wall's there for a reason, and they've just built it up. I like what they've done there. Well, that first shot we got of it was mesmerising, wasn't it? There's nothing short of mesmerising. All right, what we'll do is we'll get to half-time and see if it shows us some alternative shots. They've gone 1-0 up. I mean, lovely stuff. Scrivani, Diaz at the back. Beautiful. I recognise nobody else. I got to half-time and it just skipped it. So, I mean, brilliant. I don't think there's any way for me to look at any other angles of the ground, really. I think this is probably the best we're going to get. I mean, that's the reversed view. I don't think we're going to see all that much, are we? I mean, that's one end. I mean, you can't reverse it. That's literally just, it works based on where the ball is. I mean, that's quite a good one. Behind goal, so you can see right up in the upper reaches. I mean, look, it looks big. I like it. I'm happy enough. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that mass of people. Well, there we are then. The stadium was indeed expanded. That's probably the best view we're ever going to get. But, I mean, I'm delighted. It's a shame that Spal haven't gone on to bigger and better things. That said, it would be very easy, I think anyway, for Spal to have just bombed after me. It's like, if you take a lower club higher, then sometimes it can be difficult for them to sustain that. But, I mean, they've come third in 4 years in a row and then a second place. They've done pretty well. They're arguably on the up as well. And some of the familiar faces are still there, which is nice to see. I'm hoping that my next journey is as fun as this one, and hopefully you'll be there with me for it. That brings us to the end, though. Again, thank you for watching this series. It means a lot to know that people would tune in every day to watch it. And 5 years later, they're still doing all right. So, with love with care from me, it's been until next time. Goodbye.